Sanjay, so nice to have you here. Thank you so much for taking the time and coming here and sharing your journey with us. And please introduce yourself and share with us, why did you become a real estate investor?
My name is Sanjay and I am in the Dallas market. I have been in the real estate business for almost 3 years now, and I always wanted to be an investor, and finally I got to be one.
Let's go back in time. Do you remember how was your first deal?
We used to do a lot of driving for dollars initially when we became investors. We would just write the addresses down and take the numbers or mail them letters. So we got a call back, and this was in South Dallas, and we got the contract, we made the deal, and we made some money.
How often you were driving for dollar at the time?
Our main focus in marketing was driving for dollars.
Why driving for dollar when there was so many other strategies?
We started doing some Facebook, and then I started learning how to get the lists from online and then market to those. That takes time, but taking your car on day one, looking for properties, we can do that on day one basically.
So you don't have to do your waiting list.
Yes,
you
exactly.
can just start driving right away. Do you remember how much money did you make off of that specific deal?
It was close to $20,000.
If it was today, what would you do different if you got that deal again in the palm of your hand?
If we had held on to that property as a rental property, just put some money, a little money, fix it, and keep it as a rental, now it's double that price.
Did you have any challenge with that specific deal?
One of the challenges was, what do we do with the property, right? Once we have it under contract, we had a 30-day option period. So what do we do with that? So that was a challenge.
How long did it took you to wholesale that deal?
It's about 30 days, yes.
How did you feel when did you see that check?
For me to comprehend that this can really happen is difficult to digest, right? How can you go to somebody's house, say hello to them and buy their property? But then I knew it happens.
Throughout the process, the training and everything, what was the doubt or the fear that was going through your head?
The doubt will be there, but if you follow the training, you listen to what is being taught to you and you follow that and talk to the people who are around you, it will happen. I have no doubt.
What to keep you motivated on your daily basis?
At the end of the day, we are helping people out, and we are making money. The next homeowner we meet, it's exciting. It's always talk to the next homeowner, or you go meet them or understand their problems. So every deal is exciting.
What are the sellers or the homeowner that you are working mostly with these days?
We have one property under contract, and then we have a couple of properties. One is ready to be sold. It's under contract to sell.
Are you wholesaling that one?
I'm a seller financing that property.
Okay. Have you ever bought a property on the MLS as an investor?
We have seen some properties, but never bought one.
So when you came to the workshop, what was your aha moment at that time?
The aha moment was working with the people who I knew I'll be working with in the future. I knew I can do it. I trusted them that they are doing it and I can do it. So that was the aha moment for me.
Yes, and regardless where we come from, it's true. There is thousands of people that is doing inside our network that we're sharing our struggle and our success.
Exactly.
And we all want each other to grow.
We buy properties sometimes from untrained investors who are not trained, and they make mistakes. We end up buying their properties all the time.
Yeah, all the time, because they unfortunately make a lot of mistakes and they end up losing money. What were you doing before you became a real estate investor?
I'm a software engineer, but I have tried some few businesses. When we became investor, I was in Boston that time. So I was completing a project there. And then right after that, I became an investor.
Before you became an investor, you were trying some other business. What was the other business?
I had done some retail business. I used to have cell phone stores at one time.
Even though you have tried the other business, that didn't work as financially the way you wish, but do you see the difference in the real estate in a shorter time that you are an investor?
If I have to take a week off, I can do that. I have that flexibility to spend time with my family. That's the beauty of what I'm doing right now.
Where are you from originally?
I was born in India, grew up there, and then I came here to work. In Texas, I've been for almost 27 years now.
When you told your family that you were going to become a real estate investor, how was their reaction?
I always wanted to do this, but the decision that we will be doing this was accumulative. We all kind of decided this together.
Yes.
In fact, when my wife and my son decided to become investors, I was not even in town. I was in Boston, and they told me on the phone that this is what we are doing. So when I came here, then I met people here, and then I said, wow.
Did you have any support from your family when you decided to become a real estate
So
investor?
from immediate family, yes.
Okay.
My wife and my son, I had their support.
When you learn the whole business itself, did you have any doubt that you were going to be successful as a real estate investor?
Yes, after the first deal and then every deal we did, we had that confidence more and more that we can do this, and every deal made us stronger, more confident. and we made more money. Every deal was more profitable, optimization wise, than the previous one. So yeah.
Do you have any deal that is residential that you know the numbers? How did you find? How much did you pay for? What is the renovation? And then how much money you're making?
So I got a deal from the bird dog. She told me this property in Mesquite is, looks distressed. We found the owner. We made a deal. We closed the deal. We bought it for 85, but the buyer is paying us $20,000 down. Our purchase price is 65, and the loan we are giving to this person is $96,000 at 9%. So we are having a very good cash flow. The money we put initially 65K, we'll get the whole money out, plus a cash flow of $900 a month.
What do you have on that property right now?
It's an old house which is in a bad shape. It's broken down totally, sir.
How much money are you going to make off this property?
About $100,000.
That is a pretty good deal.
Yes, it's a good deal, and it's a win-win for everyone. So.
Oh, yeah, and you're helping the homeowners, and you're helping everyone around.
Yes.
So that's awesome. How much has real estate transformed your life?
It has made me more calm and more relaxed. We get to spend more time together with the family. I get to travel more now. Lately, we have been going to Central America, to Costa Rica.
When you travel with your family, what do you guys do on vacation?
We like beaches. I like history, so if I can see something Mayan or Aztec or Inca or something.
Do you travel as a family? Do you travel just with your wife? How is that?
Most of the time it's me and my wife. Sometimes for business I've traveled alone to Costa Rica, but mostly it's both of us go together.
Have you had enough of those dreams that you were able to accomplish?
I have a lot of dreams which are getting fulfilled slowly. So and there are a lot more. That's what we're working for every day, right? To achieve what we want to achieve.
Since you became a real estate investor, do you remember how many deals have you done?
We have done over 20 deals in Texas. We do commercial passively. So
how many commercials have you done?
We have invested in 5 commercials.
What are the research that you do on the commercial before you decide this is it?
They have the numbers, but we have to kind of check them out ourselves to make sure they make sense and they're real numbers.
How do we analyze the residential versus the commercial?
I have been more trained to do residential. I try to apply the same principles in commercial, but there are some things which are different.
Yeah, but you are bringing other family member with you on the commercial.
Yes.
So you're not in by yourself. Who are the people that you are working with the commercial?
Some of my in-laws, they work in there, in commercial, so I work with them. And then we have a couple of independent deals too where we have put money.
How much money have you made in the residential when it comes to the real estate?
Our portfolio is close to $7.5 million.
And how does that make you feel when you say those numbers out loud today?
Even dreamt that I'll be saying those numbers loud out.
Do you think you're living the American dream?
Yes, 100%. We are living a good life. We are working hard. And we're helping people out with like-minded people, so it's all coming together basically.
Did you quit your job or are you still an employee?
When I joined the inner circle, I quit it.
If you were going to be working at your existing work, what would be the numbers on that job today?
In my previous consulting job, I was in Boston, so I was pretty much flying home, if not every weekend, every second weekend. I was working 60, 70 hours a week. If it all comes together and I said, I'm done with my job, let's focus on inner circle. That's how it happened for us.
On those 20 deals, residential, how many people involved from our network was part or participated in those 20 deals?
Dozens. If I take names from Chris to Lisa to Sanjay and to Seta's sister.
Now you know how to do the next deal, but why do you still coming back in and partner with us?
Partner with people on 10 different deals. You'll do them faster, you'll do them better. So we partner with a general contractor when we don't know much about building the property.
What is your favorite marketing today?
I have some tools, so I will go put some filters from house value to ownership and equity and things like that and zip codes, and then we get that list. So that's what I do a lot.
And what do you do when you screen that list or that deal?
Exciting part about stacking list. Every homeowner goes through challenges, right? I can stack them together and I know these 3 people have both of these going on. Depending on who has how many issues, the more common factors is the more aggressive we will be towards that person, towards that homeowner.
So you're not just going toward the foreclosure, the divorce, or the probate. You're combining to see
who is more motivated to sell the house. The more the motivation, the more aggressive my marketing to reach that person.
Are you primary in Dallas or you're reaching out to other cities in Texas?
So we have done deals in Austin. We have done deals in Houston.
Do you have the ability to do in other states or in other cities?
I can do marketing nationwide, but we focus on Texas. At least I focus on Texas. But we work with people who are going nationwide. So
Yes. How is the relationship as a father, as a husband, working with your wife and your son and keeping them engaged and not stepping on each other's toes?
We had to evolve, and I'm responsible for, say, for marketing right now. And acquisition is my job, to find the deal and close the deal and get that contract signed. Then my wife takes over. She will do the title, she takes care of the finances.
Who do you like to thank you for you to be here today?
First of all, family, and then Phil and Shanoa. Everything we do is based on what Phil taught us.
What advice do you have for anyone that is watching us right now that does want to add real estate to their career or want to switch careers?
I think one has to get trained first with the right people.
Why is that important to you?
That was very important because we did not want to lose money in deals. We wanted to play it safe, and we wanted to do it the right way. We wanted to be done in the optimized way. If you are trained, you can do better.
Now that you are achieved this much success, what is next on your agenda?
We just want to keep working and give it back to the society, maybe in some way, give it to the family and people who are in need.
We all really appreciate you being here and sharing your journey, sharing your story with us. Thank you so much for taking the time, and it's beautiful to see you growing as an entrepreneur, as a dad, as a husband, and giving back to the community and transforming people's life and neighborhoods' life as well.
Thank you, Olivia, for this chance, and
So,
really
yes,
appreciate it.
awesome.